baseball fans, well, game set between the visiting. After this 3-game set, the Rockhounds will return home as they take on the Northwest Arkansas and will hit the road after that as they take on a final 4-game set with the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Frisco Rough Riders. Then the first appearance of the new ball team joining in the AA organization, the Trenton Thunder. Well, that's going to be real. With the first pitch app from Minor League Baseball, you can download that on any smartphone. And now get out your scorecards. Here comes today's starting lineups. First for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off in designated hitter, Antoine Blue, the DH. Delgadio at left. Marshall Rusmazin will be the first baseman. Rusmazin at first. Henry Vizcaino be the catcher for the Rockhounds. Vizcaino catching. Carlos Traveras will be the right fielder for Midland. Traveras at right. Teddy Goodwin be the third baseman for Midland. Goodwin at third. Henry Bannister be the center fielder for the Rockhounds. Bannister as center. For Midland. Spencer as short. And on the mound for the Midland Rockhounds, Gerardo Ramo, today's Rockhounds pitcher. And now here's the starting lineup for the Arkansas Travelers. Leading off in designated hitter, James Huston, the DH. Oliver Traveras be the shortstop for Arkansas. Batting third, the right fielder, Alberto Gil at right. Center, Gordon Beckham at second. Geoffrey Morris be the left fielder, batting seventh for the Traveler lineup. Batting eighth is first baseman Willie Appicio at first. And batting ninth, round out the batting order, third baseman Grady Bolick at third. And on the mound for today's Travelers pitcher, Steve Jimenez. Today's Arkansas Travelers pitcher, and there's your starting lineups.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Geraldo Raimo will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Stepping into the box, James Huston. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gomez fields it cleanly, and there's one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Coming to the plate now, Oliver Taveras. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out.
I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Alberto Gil, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Standing in now, Mariano Colon. Soft liner towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Colon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down and the inning continues. Colon rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Gordon Beckham started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taveras moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Steve Jimenez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Pulled toward right center field. Colon is in pursuit, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to his face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now, Mariano Delgado. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Standing in, Marshall Rasmussen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Esposito right there. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Vizcaíno. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Colon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Digging in now, Jeffrey Morris.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball called for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taveras has it in his tracks. 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Grady Bolich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, James Huston. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Esposito is off at first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscled the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Carlos Tavares, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tavares moving to his right, throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong, accurate arm.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Colon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Travelers lead it 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alberto Gil. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Delgado on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder number 25, Mariano Colon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mariano Colon. He reached on a single in his first try. Fly ball to straightaway left. Delgado is after it. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Derek Field.
Striding in once again, Derek Field. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Bannister is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Omar Gomez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Ryan Spencer.
Now at the plate, Ryan Spencer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
What are you doing?
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mariano Delgado. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
First baseman, number 1, Marshall Rasmussen.
Into the box now, Marshall Rasmussen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gill is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Ready for another chance? Jeffrey Morris. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeffrey Morris.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Morris aboard here at first with nobody out. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Esposito rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And they lead now by 4. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Digging in and looking for more. James Huston takes a knee-high fastball.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Ready for another shot now. Oliver Taveras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounder down the line at third. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's 1-1.
Boo!
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling them, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hold, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Standing in now, Alberto Gil. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
Stepping in now, Mariano Colon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Field. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Hit out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Arkansas leads this thing 5-0. Leading off the inning, Henry Vizcaíno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Carlos Taveras, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Teddy Goodwin.
Goodwin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Colon moves over. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Striding into the box, Henry Bannister. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down out there.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Omar Gomez. Pushed softly over toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Into the box, Ryan Spencer, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Gill makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antoine Blue. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Gill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Travelers lead it 5-2. Digging in once again, Gordon Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gordon Beckham.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Taveras has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Jeffrey Morris.
Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Morris. A hit in 2 tries so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Ready with the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Very weakly on the ground.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Grady Bolich. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
James Huston comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He goes the other way. This is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game.
Oh, no.
Now both runners are across. And he's in there safely, as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Ray Lincoln gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Oliver to left center field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
1-0 the count. Ronald Madrano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ground ball right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready once again, Mariano Colon. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Rasmussen has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Derek Field. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. Bannister is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 10-2. Stepping into the box, Mariano Delgado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
In now, Marshall Rasmussen. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Standing in now, Henry Vizcaíno. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Carlos Taveras. And off the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Teddy Goodwin. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Colon is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Settling in now, Henry Bannister. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Into the box, Omar Gomez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, Ryan Spencer. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Antoine Blue. Now ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Shot down the first baseline, and this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Arkansas, number 63.
Stepping in now, Mariano Delgado, lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. The Travelers lead it 10-8. Stepping up now, Gordon Beckham. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockhounds, number 4, Aaron Manning.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Taveras is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeffrey
At the plate, Jeffrey Morris. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Lays off 1-0. Manning is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. fouled away. Chopped weakly to the left. Goodwin charging in on it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting. The first baseman, Willie.
So coming to the plate, Willie Esposito. He singled his last time up. Popped him up. Delgado will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 10-8. Leading off the inning, Marshall Rasmussen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
In now, Henry Vizcaíno. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Santa Maria.
Homer down the line and left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
The right fielder, number 19. Carlos.
Into the box now, Carlos Tavares. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, Hero. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting. Center fielder, Henry Bannister.
Stepping into the box, Henry Bannister. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Stepping in, Omar Gomez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Ryan Spencer, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Grady Bolich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. It's a fastball that misses. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Delgado. 1 out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, James Houston.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go James Houston. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hop high in the air. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Oliver Tavares.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Oliver Tavares. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Carlos Franco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antoine Blue. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Mariano Delgado. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at 3rd.
Ready to take his axe again, Henry Vizcaino, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Blue at third with 2 away. Ground, and this will kick off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield single.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Now batting.
In now, Teddy Goodwin. As he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 15-10. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alberto Gil. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in once again, Mariano Colon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Derek Field, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Colon leads off first with 1 away. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator's going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 15-10.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arkansas, number 70.
Ready for another chance, Henry Bannister.
Leading off with a Rockhound.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Gomez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
so striding in, Ryan Spencer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Willie Esposito. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Willie Esposito.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting, third baseman, Grady Bolich.
Ready for another shot now, Grady Bolich. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Esposito gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Delgado moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, James Huston. Hit out towards second. Flips it underhand. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-10, the final score here. The Midland Rockhounds posted 15 runs in this one. Barry Manning pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
And so the Rockhounds take game 1 of this 3-game series, as the first couple innings for the Rockhounds were scoreless, seeing that the Arkansas Travelers scored 5 in the later goings. The Rockhounds at the bottom of the 4th inning were able to score 2 runs, but then it even climbed higher. the Rockhounds decided to play fire with fire by putting more batters up to the test and knocking at least a couple of home runs, one with a 2 and one with a couple. So wow, gotta say that was a pretty much a exciting game. And a good morning to Duple Freakies. Good morning, good sir. And well, most likely in German it is 5:15. And most likely it is what it was. Well, before we go, we need to go over the game recap. And I'll go over highlights and replay. No. Let's go over Movie Maker. And I guess it will not let me do that. Highlight reel. So at top of the first, Cologne line to center for a single with a first RBI that gave them the lead in the top of the first. Top of the fifth, Arkansas was leading at 9-2. Houston homered to center for a 3 RBI. At the top of the fifth inning, the Arkansas Travelers had 10 runs already scored, with Midland trailing in behind by 2. Travelers home to center with a first RBI. Bottom of the fifth, the Rockhounds, Roosmalden doubled to center with the first RBI. And continued onward. Bottom of the fifth, Spencer doubled to a center with a 2 runs batted in the park home run that gave them the lead 7-10. Blue doubled to the right in the first RBI, which gave them a 8-10, trailing in behind the Travelers. At the bottom of the sixth, the Arkansas Travelers and the Rockhounds were tied with 10 apiece, but another one came in to score with a 2 RBI. Bottom of the sixth, the Arkansas Travelers trailing by 1 over the Rockhounds, 11-10. Travis homer to left with the RBI hitting the roof. Bottom of the seventh, the Arkansas Travelers trailing by 5 against the Midland Rockhounds, 15-10. And most likely top of the ninth, Houston grounded into a double play, which gave Midland the win. And most likely, guys, that was your highlight reels from today's game. Well, before we go off the air and hope everybody enjoys their day, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First for the Arkansas Travelers. 10 runs, 19 hits, on 2 errors. They left no one on base. For the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 15 runs on 22 hits and 1 error. Well, tomorrow night we begin Game 2 of this 3-game series, and most likely we hope that you guys will be tuning in for the second game of our 3-game set over the Arkansas Travelers. Well, this will just about do it for today, and I am JBaker, and hope everybody has a great day. We'll see y'all again later.